Do you see it there? On the horizon. The great, billowing cloud of smoke leaking from the train. Here it comes, barreling down the tracks, the engine of progress that never breaks down even when humanity does. The engine of Good Idea. Good Idea is a brain trust your brain can trust. It's a podcast where we find creative, actionable solutions to your real-life problems.
I'm Aiden Kinsella.
And I'm Bradley Berklich, and this is Good Idea.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Aiden. How was that one?
That one was good. I'm a big fan of that intro, actually. It's very powerful.
It's good. It doesn't overstay its welcome. I think that the smaller it is...
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't actually have 30 prompts.
We don't have 30 prompts?
We've had a total of 30 prompts submitted. And
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine. It's just I understand now why this happened the way it did.
So the one I want to start off with is one that you mentioned earlier, and I'm looking forward to. This is by Keegan on Twitter, and Keegan submitted, among one of many, is dog taxes, which I am a fan of.
So tell me, what's your initial thought when you hear dog taxes?
Dog taxes
concept. Because our goal here is obviously to pitch why this is a good idea.
Yeah. So dog taxes, they gotta be like one of two things. One, it's taxes for people who own dogs. Or two, it's taxes on dogs.
Or taxes for dogs.
For
you
dogs.
Missed the third one.
What's for dogs? What's on dogs and for dogs?
Well, taxes on dogs would be like, I'm going to buy a dog. That'll be $10,000 to the government, please.
Oh, sorry. I meant for dogs when...
Okay, and the taxes for dogs.
Yeah. So... I'm looking forward to this because...
I think we should explore each one.
Yeah, let's do the first one. Don't dog taxes, like, for people that own dogs already exist? Don't you have to pay, like, a registration fee?
Let's assume they don't.
Okay.
Well, because there's a registration fee, but that, I think, goes to the place where you get the... No, you know what? You're right. I think you're right.
I don't know exactly.
I don't know. How can we make dog taxes on people who own dogs better?
Only rich people can afford to own dogs. No.
I think it's a good idea.
But
it's a good idea, though.
So, like, if you see dogs now become a status symbol. So, like, that shitty chihuahua that your, like, grandmother has now shows that she is a millionaire.
Now only your rich shitty grandma can have that dogs.
I think that's pretty good. It's like you sort of show it as it's like having that $1 million Rolex or that Mercedes Benz, and like, what's that in the front seat? That's right, it's a pug. This person's uber rich. Bill Gates is like 4 dogs. He's the only one who has more than 3.
So the taxes are big.
Yeah, they're
We're trying
really
to make
big.
dogs into a status symbol by taxing.
Yeah,
taxing
essentially.
Do any of the taxes that come from the dogs go to programs for dogs or for people with dogs?
No, absolutely not. They go towards the military. All the
military.
taxes.
Now, well, can some of them go to the military and some of them go to like public schools?
Oh, you make a compelling argument, but
because we're trying to. I do like to have.
I think killing foreign people is more important than our own education. Really, I think that's what our government values right now.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
I think
it's not even about what the government values. It's what we as a nation.
It's what we as a nation want. Kill them over there.
Kill them all.
Kill them all.
Hey, they're not here.
Yeah, not worth living.
We don't want them.
They're not here. We don't want them.
I want to be very clear. That was sarcastic.
That was very sarcastic.
Okay, but.
Ideally, yes, they would go to public schools.
In Better World, it would go to the military.
Okay, in Better World,
we're back in our radio personas, Bradley. In Better World, dog taxes, dogs become a status symbol. Mm-hmm. The taxes so high, like I think it just adds to their property taxes, right? And if you register,
if you want a dog,
many dogs, for each dog you own, your property taxes go up like 50%.
It's like another house.
It's almost like owning another house.
Yes.
If you have 2 dogs, you basically own 2 houses.
Obviously, we're not scaling this right, but it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
You better fork it over, young man.
And all of that money goes to the military, which we then use to...
What happens if you own a dog and you don't pay your taxes?
It can't be like murder or jail or anything. It has to be like a special punishment. Can you...
You get your face shoved in poo.
I don't like that one.
No, that's what happens to dogs who poo on the carpet. You ever hear that?
No.
No? It's like Pavlovian science, where like the dogs don't poo on the carpet anymore because they get their face shoved in it. So that's what happens to dog owners now.
if they own a dog.
I hate that viscerally. But actually, that's a good idea.
It would be a very effective punishment.
It's effective. It's effective. Pavlov, like, you don't pay your taxes? Yeah. Fuck you.
Brave New World comes through again.
Guns, germs, and shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what that book was.
You just kidnap one of their family members in exchange for
the dog. And then you put that family member in the military. But here's the thing about these taxes that are going to the military, though. I don't want them to be used to pay the soldiers and veterans more.
No. They need to go to the military industrial
complex. They will be used exclusively for buying more Tomahawk missiles.
Exactly.
All of the money what I'm saying is all of the money that comes from these dog taxes will be used to pay for Tomahawk missiles.
I think that's good. Even when we
not like drones. We need some of the
just more missiles.
Just more missiles.
I think
not things to launch the missiles with. It's just missiles.
You know what I thought was funny the other day? I mentioned to my dad that we had a canon of our D&D story, and he interpreted it as like the Catholic canon, as like the great canon of literature.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, that's pretty, you're kind of bragging there, aren't you? And I'm like, no, we're not really bragging. He's like, okay, but you've essentially said that the Catholic missile is the equivalent of your D&D prompt.
Is the Catholic missile like the holy hand grenade, but bigger?
I think it's very similar, yeah.
Okay.
You shoot it, it's mounted in Vatican City.
What about taxes for dogs?
Well, that requires that dogs... I don't want to say this because dogs need a job.
Your implication that dogs don't have an entirely fleshed out economic system that we don't know about is...
It's a little
It's ignorant. Really kind of, like, slanderous.
Yeah.
I think we need to assume dogs have that for this to work.
Okay, so taxes for dogs.
Taxes for dogs, okay.
Dogs, okay, what is a dog job?
Eat shit.
No, stop it. I want to see a dog accountant. I want to go up to a bank and be like, hey, okay. Mr. Puddles... May I please extract... So if we're going to have taxes for dogs, we have to create jobs for dogs? Yeah.
How would a dog accountant work? I don't think it would do human accounting.
No, I think they would. Okay. I think you would go to the counter of the bank, and you'd be like, hey, I want the dog teller. And you'd walk up to the dog teller, and the dog teller would be...
Is that like a dog whisperer, but it only talks to the dog and can't hear from the dog?
It's quite possibly. You walk up to the dog, and the dog goes, ma'am. In its dog vocal cords, which it has and can form human speech.
Well, this is Better World.
Mm-hmm, it's Better World. Ma'am, I would like you to please state your name. And you'd be like, oh, my name is Sharon. And you'd be
like, Sharon. Do you have anything to declare?
Do you have anything to declare?
This is not customs. This is the bank.
I'm sorry. Then you want to make a withdrawal, and you're like, oh, hey, Mr. Poodles. And Mr. Poodles is like, oh, I'm going to snip my own butt now. Which, dog teller seems like... In retrospect, a bad idea because
it's a really bad idea.
The bank stops getting work done. Everyone's there to either pet the dog, and the dog don't do no work. So the ATM becomes the only way to get money out of the bank.
Well, yeah, but that removes human interaction, which removes social anxiety.
What do you mean? Which means human interaction.
If you just have to use the ATM, oh right, there's a little person.
There's the little person in the ATM.
Fuck, I'm sorry. All right, well that
just like the little man above the garage.
I was doing a funny bit about social anxiety, but. Whatever, you ruined it for me by reminding me about the small man.
He's always there.
Well, it can be a woman too, or whatever. But
nobody's ever seen him, so it could be a small woman.
I'm just gonna assume
it's a small man. I think
it's probably a small man.
Probably a small man. That's pretty good.
Can we do another idea, please?
I'm gonna do one which I think is pretty good, but I just want to go over two of these real quick, which I think are good suggestions. One of them is Presidents for Canines, which we already did dogs, so we can't do that. I don't want to do it because I want to do another one. What I want to do for our next one is submitted by Kyle. And I'm not entirely... Is this Twitter, right?
Twitter, I think, yeah.
Okay, this is Kyle. And Kyle has submitted Desperate Strip Club.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I think that's a strip club for... desperate people. So, like, what do you think of when you think of desperate people? I think of, like, the opening scene to Les Mis. Those are desperate people. They're poor.
They're cast like the opening scene to Urinetown.
No, but they're poor. They're cast out on the street. They're totally... There's nobody to help them.
I think the people who work there are desperate.
So little money. Yes, that's it.
I think the people who work there are desperate.
Stop. That's not what I meant.
No, I know that's not what you meant.
I'm saying that. No, we can't.
I think that's what it is.
Oh no, but that's a fetish and that's bad. I can't. That's literally a strip club that. I think a hobo strip club is good though.
Oh wait, that's way better. Okay.
Yeah, isn't it?
Tell me about what that would look like.
Not great.
Can I pitch the name for it?
Absolutely.
Hooverville.
Hooterville.
Oh no!
A restaurant catered to only by homeless people. Really good for homeless people, which is actually a good idea. But also,
okay. It provides housing.
It provides
for
housing
the people who work there
and jobs,
and they do have to dress up in Hooters uniforms.
This is cruelty. This is cruelty.
I don't think it's cruelty. It's a service for money.
Yes, it is.
It helps get people off the streets.
But who would go there? You have to give them
other people who live at Hooterville.
You have to at least give them a shower first. You can't be like, here, get in here and put on the skin tight t-shirt.
It's like no, I'm not saying this is cruelty. I'm saying you give them like housing, you give them a full like place to live, and then they also work at Hooters.
But only if you can use your body.
They don't have to even be able. They just dress up in the outfit. That's all they have to do. This is a public works program.
You sound like a manipulative strip club owner, which I don't like right now.
This is a public works program made by FDR during the New Deal called Hooterville. I think Hooterville is good.
Hooterville is good.
I think we've got it. It's just a public work program to help give people housing and a starter job.
I think that's a genuine good idea, but I don't like how it's sort of sexual. So you go.
Then let's kick that. We don't have to go with the idea. We don't have to go with the idea of what it is.
Okay.
It's just a normal wing shop. It's called Hooterville.
So this is a genuine good idea.
We can have those every once in a while.
It started funny, but now
it started bad.
But
we can stop now. But I think for a final piece of the idea, we just take.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. It's a wing shop that gives homeless people a place to work. And a place to live. It's a good idea.
So, we can't do...
How is it funded?
The government.
The government funds it with
dog
tax
taxes.
money. Okay, but what about the military?
The military!
All right, scrap the idea. It doesn't work. All right,
that's bad because it's an actual good idea. All right, how about you choose one?
All right, I'll choose one. I didn't take off all the ones we did, apparently. There's a couple on here. Can we do how would you impress an alien using only the contents of your pockets at this exact moment from James on Facebook?
Okay, I'm going to put some things in my pockets real quick. Give me just a minute. I will be right back.
All right.
Ow. The tiny round man didn't work. We'll assume he's in my pocket.
Okay.
So, Aiden, let's start with you first. What's in your pockets?
What's in your pocket? Capital One. All right.
What's in your pockets?
I've got
string and nothing.
$2.24 in coins.
That's practically the most money anyone's ever seen, right?
I think so. I was at Dunkin' Donuts this morning and I ordered a coffee and I had 1 cent left.
Yeah.
After I paid on the Dunkin' Donuts app, ran out with 1 cent left, and they made me pay 1 cent. And it's like, come on. Come on, who does that?
Well,
that's dumb.
They're dumb.
It's dumb. I have my grandma's car keys. Not
her car. You just stole the car keys.
Stolen. I have a fidget spinner.
Oh, no. No need to go any further. We've got it. We got it.
I have it, but I just want to sort of go through all the contents. I have my wallet. And I could also go through sort of the contents of my wallet. There's a picture of me on my ID, which I think is impressive. I think aliens probably would not know how to do that. You went a different direction with that.
Okay, never mind.
And I was just sort of saying I don't think they've discovered the art of printing yet, so it's really impressive that they can see two of me.
If they're at our planet, let's assume that they are at our planet. Like they've come to visit.
Which is nothing.
Okay,
it's nothing compared to the fidget spinner.
No, it's... Yeah, unfortunately, I think we've just sort of evolved too far.
Can we do I have a question for you, Bradley.
Yeah.
Can we change the suggestion to how do you impress the aliens with only the fidget spinner that you definitely have in your pocket?
No, okay. There's no good fidget spinner, like, tricks.
That's what you think.
No, it's true.
Okay, check this out.
Aiden, we can't do a visual.
Can you just say what I'm doing, please?
Aiden is... Aiden is...
That hurt! Oh, God. Oh.
Aiden,
that was funny for like 2 seconds.
Aiden put a fidget spinner on his nose like he's a seal. Like he's a seal at SeaWorld and was strutting.
My eye. It hurts.
Okay.
My eye hurts now. It just sort of fell spinning into my eye. I think that would impress the aliens.
We're dead. They're gonna laser blast us.
But that's the best thing I have.
No, okay, in my pocket, and let's go over this.
Do you have something more impressive than a fidget spinner, Bradley? I think we're dead.
Okay, no, I think we have the cell phone, which shows that we have technology, which is good.
Oh, you're taking this very literally. I was just trying to impress them.
Let's do it.
Give them a real show.
I want to actually do this because this is interesting. I have a my keychain is a miniature Mary Poppins tote bag. Which opens up. It's like a little coin purse, so I can pretend I'm an old woman. I would hope
it opens up because you're putting coins in it.
Yeah, and I have all the commemorative presidential $1 gold coins that were released by the U.S. government. Yeah.
You got all of them back.
Yeah, I have all of them. I accidentally spent 2 on a milkshake at McDonald's, but we got them back, boys. I think I was missing Henry Harrison, but he's back. So this shows all our history.
This shows all of our history. All of human history
is all these coins. The most important people, the founding fathers of the United States.
Of the entire world.
Mm-hmm. I have a tiny...
a small man.
Here, listen to this. This is the sound of 2 pieces of metal clanging together.
What is the sound of 2 pieces of metal?
There's a small metal man who's not really small. He's like, if you made a fist, he would be the size of that, except the man is completely round. And his top and his bottom half come apart, and inside him are tiny pellets of metal.
That's the ideal man,
I think.
I think that's what women want.
This is what women want. But this will show our art and our expertise, and this was in my pocket.
That's true.
This is our art.
Human masterpiece.
It's art.
Human art.
Okay.
Wait, that's so funny.
It is art, isn't it? Though
art, but it's like so ugly and bad, and I hate it.
In my wallet, I have driver's license, library card.
And $3 million. No, I'm just rolling in it.
And I have 2 sheets of trig identities.
Oh, dude, they'll prove we know math.
Yeah,
alien math is completely different than our math. What if we have it all wrong?
They'll figure it out.
What if we have it all wrong, Brad?
You
know what? We always assume the aliens will be more advanced than us.
Well, how would they get here if they weren't? My 2 sheets of trig identities will show them that we are on their level. We have their knowledge. We understand.
We have your number, aliens. We've got you. We've got you pegged.
It'll show them their ability to. We'll be smart to them. I can't say it, but we'll be smart. We'll be smart.
We'll be smart of them.
So there's that. We have so far we have technology, mathematics, literature, which is because I have a library card. This small metal man. Finally, religion. I have a small rosary bracelet, which I am not wearing, but I think there's a couple pictures of God on here. And Jesus.
Dude, that multiplies its power. How many pictures of God do you have? That's how much religion power you have.
Well, there's quite a few of Jesus. There's one of this baby, which I believe is Jesus.
They're all when in doubt, assume Jesus.
Okay, these are all Jesus except the Virgin Mary, who's here.
Okay, so how many Jesus is that?
Like 12. Or
Dude,
11.
You have 12.
I have 12 Jesuses. So that is our religion, and that is how we impress the aliens.
That's all of human religion.
That's all of human religion. It's 12 Jesuses on a tiny rosary bracelet.
And a Virgin Mary.
And a Virgin Mary.
I'm pretty... 12 Angry Jesuses is my favorite horror movie. What would that look like? Why are they angry? Can we do that as our next idea, please?
The fig tree.
Hold on, wait. I do actually kind of want to pitch this as our next
12
idea.
Angry Jesuses.
But listen, listeners, I have a question for you, and I want you to just sort of, any of you who are willing to take the time and tweet at us, fidget spinner or actual attempt to impress them scientifically, which is more impressive? I think I'm gonna win. I think my fidget spinner is
this
gonna get all
fair.
the votes.
We're a comedy podcast. Of course you're gonna
My
win.
fidget spinner is gonna get all the votes. My fidget spinner seal trick. My eye hurts only slightly less now. It's still pretty bad.
Hey, bro, get your fidget on.
Hold on. I think this. Spin it. Spin it good. Spin it. Spin it real good.
Hold that shit up to the mic.
Spin it. Okay.
That was our one solo.
That was okay. Two of us did it.
Okay.
So
our one solo.
Yep. One Solo is a good Star Wars character with Nene.
Okay. 12
All right,
Angry
next
Jesus.
idea: 12 Angry Jesuses.
So, I think my English teacher actually worked on like a television or screenplay adaptation for 12 Angry Jesus.
Okay, so you are an expert then, by extension.
And we also did the play at our school. We did 12 Angry Jurors.
You're like 12 Angry Jurors better than the original cast.
No, I've never even seen it. I just know we did it.
But you know it.
No.
Osmosis.
Okay. So there are a bunch of people, and I think they're angry and confused because they've been like locked in this room.
Because they have to reach unanimous. I've actually seen it.
You have
to They have to reach a unanimous decision, and I don't remember what the crime was.
Murder.
Jaywalking.
It was always murder.
Fuck. Mine was funnier.
Okay.
They have to reach.
But what is Jesus? What is the
Why
one
are there
crime?
12 of them?
Cloning?
Okay, so this is like sort of a
No. The first Jesus didn't work. God sent down a bunch more to judge humanity and that's the crime. Is
Jesus
humanity
is not sent to judge humanity?
Whatever. I'm the man with the rosary bracelet.
Okay. Fine. That means you're
Okay.
So like as everything I say on this podcast is true, everything you say on this podcast is also true. So
okay, so Jesus is sent down and there are 12 of them to figure out if humanity is worth saving.
they have to reach a
Unanimous decision. Yes. Is humanity worth saving?
I think that's very good, but why are they mad?
Well, God locked him in a room
Why did God lock them in a room?
because he couldn't stop him from squabbling.
It's the Virgin Mary the judge, and they're the jury.
I think sure we are. This is so blasphemous. I can't even describe it, but whatever. Sure.
It's only blasphemous if you make it blasphemous, Brad.
Yes, it is. But I mean, if Dante can write fan fiction, so can we. So this is basically Dante's
dude,
Inferno.
I love Dante. He's a dude. He's a dude. Bro.
He's a deuce.
He's a deuce. Real deuce.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Indeed. It's
as
good.
in like I'm gonna drop a deuce like a shit. Is that what
yes,
you're saying?
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can we come up with a good idea, please? That's funny.
What do you
12
mean?
Angry Jesus is funny, but like it has. There's nothing else for us to talk about. It's perfect already.
It is. I agree.
Can we do something that we can iterate on a little bit? I did the last one. I suggested 12 Angry Jesus. So can you give us? And I suggested Alien. So give us like a good finale.
All right. Our good finale.
We're all waiting on you.
I know.
Come on, Brad. Come on.
I think scientist date. Science date.
I think that was from someone named Marion on Facebook.
Okay, that sounds... I know it was Facebook.
It was Facebook, and I think it was Marion, and if it's not Marion,
We are
it's something
so
like
sorry.
that.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go.
Science date.
Here we go.
Wait, no, let me just paint you a picture, I think.
Oh, okay.
You're at a fancy restaurant. There are candles on the table.
This sounds like one of our intros.
The room is slightly orange or yellowish. It's fine. There's a lot of atmosphere, is what I'm trying to say, which is what they have to call it because it's science. Nikola Tesla is I can't. Oh no! Nikola Tesla is waiting for you at the end table. He pulls out the chair and pats its seat very lightly.
This is my ideal date, Bradley.
Off the fork,
You've gotten into my head.
some lightning
Oh God.
leaps from
Are
the
they
chalice.
in a microwave?
No, he's just electric. The atmosphere is electric.
Oh no! Sparks are flying.
Sparks are flying.
Okay.
Then, out of the corner of the room, you see him, your other lover, Edison, looks you straight in the eye and says, "If you date Nikola Tesla, I'll never take you back. Never." You have to choose
Why is it a soap opera? Wait, that's way better.
It has to be.
It has to be a soap opera now. Okay. So you're here. Mm-hmm. This is me, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's how we do this pitch then. We're going to sort of like map out this soap opera episode.
Yes.
A real quick history of the soap opera. You dated Thomas Edison. This is episode 2.
Okay, good.
Have you seen a soap opera? Because I haven't, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Mm-hmm. It's like every episode there's a huge dramatic climax.
That just seemed pretty right. Just I don't know.
Porn. Soap opera.
Bad.
Soap operas are porn for old women. Every episode there's a huge climax. So yeah, this is episode 2. Mm-hmm. In the last episode I met and started dating and got married to Thomas Edison, and then we got divorced.
Good.
In 20 minutes.
It's 20 minutes! The ideal soap opera
At
timing.
the beginning of the episode, everyone was introduced to my family and everything. So like it was really very dramatic, but that was sort of a light episode, I think.
Yeah. At the end of this episode, what scientist gets introduced into this love quadrangle, this love dodecahedron, as it was? Because that's more sciencey.
Bill Nye.
No!
It's Bill Nye.
He's not a fish. He's not even a scientist.
That's why it's Bill Nye. That's why it's dramatic,
he's just a science guy.
No, I think that's the final line of the show. He's not even a scientist!
He's just a science guy!
So I go on this date.
You leave me for a science guy?
I walk into this date with Nikola Tesla. Thomas Edison's standing there. He tells me, I'm never gonna take
Carl Sagan gives you a seat.
Why is Carl Sagan? Is he the waiter?
Yeah. Yes. It's only scientists.
I feel like the signs of love would be a soap opera name. Can this one be called The Science of Love?
The Science. That sounds really good.
I think
that sounds like an actual.
It actually sounds like it could be a soap opera. So this is The Science of Love.
No, we can't do that. That's a Big Bang Theory episode. Can't do that. Can't infringe on that.
Hold on a second. Is that a Big Bang Theory episode, Bradley, that you know about?
No, I don't, but it probably will be.
Doesn't matter. It's The Science of Love. This is our soap opera. Mm-hmm. And I'm here, and I'm like, and Edison tells me, like, I'll never take you back if you choose Nikola. And I'm like, you know what? Nikola had the better idea anyway. And
he had the best idea.
You gotta get out.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get out.
Then Nikola Tesla fries him with his laser gun, which they can't find, but think he built.
Can he just have like the Tesla from Warehouse 13?
I've never seen Warehouse 13. You recommend it highly, though, don't you?
It's a good show. I mean, it's really cheesy, but like I enjoy it. It's funny. Their primary weapon is the Tesla, which shocks people without killing them.
That sounds pretty good.
We
also called it a taser, but
it's like a Tesla coil gun. It's irrelevant. Okay. So Tesla pulls out his Tesla from Warehouse 13 because that's the crossover.
Yes.
And it's like, and then Edison falls over. Which Edison was using direct current, but
Tesla's alternating.
Alternating, yeah. So he
pulls out. I took physics last year.
That's because I use alternating current. And then Edison falls, and I'm sitting there, and Carl Sagan's like, would you like anything to eat? And I'm like...
It's not how Carl Sagan sounds!
I don't know.
He's been in so many documentaries, how do you not know?
Uncultured.
Alright. You could do Neil deGrasse Tyson. You see, BB-8 wouldn't really roll along the sand floor of the desert because BB-8 is too slick and smooth, and he would fall over.
The universe.
You had a good start. Want to continue?
Yeah, sure. He walks up. He's there now.
Yeah,
and he's like,
there, of course.
The universe is a circle, but it's not a circle. It's actually an oblong shape with one weird blue spot that we don't know what the blue is coming from, or whatever. Things are constantly pulled toward... Do you know what picture I'm referring to?
No, I don't know what you're referring to.
There's this picture of, like, the universe, and there's a circled spot where, like, it's blue, because it's some sort... It's like something people are like, we don't know what's there, but things are being pulled towards it, and it's not a black hole or whatever. I don't know. But there's a blue hole there. And then Carl Sagan's like, shut up, and go away.
He's not German either!
And
Stop doing robot arms!
I'm over here, like, flailing my arms around wildly for the audience, because I'm just sort of, like, robotically doing these impressions that I do every day. It's just sort of going through the motions for me.
And then Stephen King's there.
Why is Stephen King?
Stephen
King's
not
a scientist.
I keep getting him mixed up with Stephen Hawking.
Okay, so
this is also didn't we get Neil deGrasse...
Stephen King is also there now though.
No, but we got Neil deGrasse Tyson I think earlier also mixed up with Mike Tyson.
We didn't get it mixed up. I suggested that we create a game called Neil deGrasse Tyson's Punch Out.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's Punch Out. That'd be pretty good. No, and then
so all these people keep showing up.
And you try
Don
to phone
Knotts is always showing up.
Stephen Hawking is you're like, oh hey Stephen, how are you doing? Hello, this is Stephen Hawking. Oh, I got the answering machine. No, this is Stephen Hawking.
Oh no.
I did look into this. He does like jokes about the voice. He thinks it's like his real true voice. That's awesome. That's why he doesn't want his emulator changed. It is cool though that he's found himself through it.
That's really awesome. It is neat. So back to the soap opera. I'm here. All these scientists are here. Stephen King is here. Stephen Hawking is here. Stephen Hawking's setting up a time travel party across the restaurant. I'm like,
he's holding
Carl
it now.
Sagan, please could I get a Bosco stick? And he's like, sure.
You didn't even try.
Nikola Tesla's like, nothing for me, please. I'll just have water.
He's Croatian. What is a Croatian accent? Serbian? Do it. If you do it wrong, you'll offend my ancestors.
Hi, what's up, guys? This is my Croatian accent. I never met Miss C, Bradley.
Good. We skipped that part.
Okay. And I'm just like, and Nikola Tesla's like, so how are you enjoying the date? And I'm like, I don't know, it's been 1 minute. And he's like, but in a soap opera, 1 minute is 1,000 lifetimes.
Time is relative because we're traveling at the speed of light. On Earth, it's been 25,000 years. You'll never see your family again.
Actually, and then
they run through the time dilation.
And then
equations.
Tony Hawk shows up, and
I think your TV at this point combusts. I think it's over. I think this is over.
No, the series can't end because Bill Nye shows up at the end. But there's like a black hole that's created until the end when it's all like there's a Schrodinger's television. All these scientists can't be in one place at the same time. Da Vinci is there. There's a black hole, Schrodinger's television. At the end, it's just you and Bill Nye and Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla's like, he's a science guy. Why are you in love with him? And you're like, what the fuck happened? They're in a different place now, and they all look 20 years older. And then you realize you're 20 years older. This is a good show. This is very dramatic. A lot's happening here.
I don't think I'd be able to follow it very easily.
Yeah, there's some plot holes.
A lot of plot holes.
There's some plot holes.
Plot holes in the space of
it's like black holes, wormholes, and plot holes, I think, are the things that Stephen Hawking talks about.
The only force I think really commands the universe is narrative continuity. The story will happen because it's meant to happen.
It'll all happen.
It'll all happen. Not it'll all work out. It'll all happen. I think that's it for today.
I think that's it for today. What was the name of the soap opera again? The Science...
The Science of Love.
It was The Science of Love, but now I want to make it more soap opera-y and call it The Science of Tomorrow. It just sounds like it would be a thing.
I think we'll sleep on it.
We'll sleep on it and we'll get back to you next week, definitely. So I think it's time for some housekeeping. Our Facebook group is Good Idea Podcast. Come talk about the show. Send us ideas. Please send us ideas. Our Twitter is Good Idea Cast. Our Good Idea Cast. Our Gmail is goodideapodcast@gmail.com. You can email us with ideas or like whatever else. Don't send mean things. That's not very nice.
Don't ask how I taste. That was weird.
Hey, Bradley.
No, fucking stop. That was weird. I'll answer the ask, but it's weird.
I just have a question for you, Bradley.
No, you don't. Okay.
How do you taste? Okay, no, I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
Tumblr @GoodIdeaCast. So, Brad, what was your favorite idea of the episode?
My favorite idea of the episode. Shit, there were a lot of good ones in there.
Good ones in there.
I'm gonna give me just a quick second to look. I think honestly the best idea was government-sponsored homeless employing Hooters.
I was also gonna say Hooterville.
Hooterville? Do you think massage parlors get people who come in and like actually want massages? And they're like, hey, I would like a massage. And the person's like, oh, you want a massage? I'm like, no, I want a massage. Oh, we can't do those. Okay, I'm gonna leave now and report to the police also.
I don't know where that came from, Bradley, but I just want to say your mind is in the gutter. Jesus Christ.
No. All right.
Jesus Christ, Bradley. 12 Jesus Christs, Bradley.
All in a band.
That was good idea. Checkmate. We're done here.